Yeah, my name is Mark Sanchez. I also go by Nacho. Um, I did 22 years in the Navy, and that's my Navy call sign, or Air Intercept Control call sign. So most people know me as Nacho. That's all she wrote for these. I'll put them away. I'm gonna put them away, and that's all I'm gonna do. 'Cause this one's easy. That's what it works at right now. It's in, and it's holding. That's where we just saw it right there. So this is the big sister, the one I had. I had another one at an FEC 100. This is a PG 100. I'm sorry, PG 1000. I bought this right after I bought a PG 500, which has double doors, and then over here, I just recently bought this without. I use sausage as well, so I recently found this online. It's a sausage maker, but it does sausage. This is it's called a pellet grill, or not a pellet grill, but a char grill, and it's my char griller. This is a 48-inch char griller from Cook Shack. Same thing, it does pellets. So I couldn't pass this up. It was a good deal. I think my wife was probably upset when we went to go look at it, but she didn't know I was going to get it. I don't think she knows I'm going to get half the ones I get. Sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness, and this one is an awesome one. This one is my pride and joy too. They're all my pride and joy, each one. As my grandmother told me a long time ago, we're all her favorite, all the kids, all the grandkids. These are all my favorite. Each one will do different things. One is, to me, has a different, they're all different. They all have different characteristics. And I use each one. So, yeah, so we got a couple more in the garage.
Yeah.
So we go ahead out to the garage. Things there. Things for the cook this morning for the sauce. What I'm doing is, I'm a gadget guy. Everybody says I'm a gadget guy, but I love this. This is a Control Freak. We'll set that up. This is also one of my smokers here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a camp stove from Traeger. The other smoker, I don't know if you can see it here. This is a Traeger. It's the back side of it. It is a John Deere tractor. They did some different variations of smokers. Parts up here to that. So I had the wheels powder coated here recently. So the rest of the body I'll have done. But all the parts are up there as well. So I've got a couple of the large wheels for the tractor out there as well. So this is also my setup over here. When I do sausage, or anything else, I've bought a grinder, and I have a sausage stuffer and then a meat mixer, so I can do all that. I happened to find those online. Somebody had, after I bought the first one, which is a large grinder, I had still looked for sausage, and I spelt it incorrectly on OfferUp, and lo and behold, this setup came up, and it came with the meat mixer, that sausage stuffer, and that big grinder. This is a meat marinator. It's a Daniel's DBTS RT50 there. It does 50 pounds of meat. What it does is it vacuums the air out of the meat. It opens the pores in the meat. And if you put the marinade in there and you turn on the tumbler, you vacuum seal all the air. Like I said, you have the marinade, it opens up the pores, and then you tumble it. And instead of having to have a roast or something, or a bunch of steaks or chicken overnight in the refrigerator marinating, you put in this in 45 minutes, it's done. You throw it on the grill and you start cooking. This is what we're going to use to cook the barbecue sauce. This is called the Control Freak. We're going to set it up. Anything you can cook on a cooktop, you can cook on this. So we'll go set this up.
Well, Mark, he kind of goes over the top. And you've been smoking meat for how long now?
It's about 2013, 14.
First he started with the master boat, right?
Yeah.
And then he gradually upgraded. And the hobby kind of got a little out of control.
It's not out of control. It's just that...
And I just figured, there's worse vices to have. I mean, at least we're eating well.
Yeah, I mean...
If I see one that he didn't tell me about, I get upset because I'm like, that's another contraption to put in the yard or store somewhere, and it's just a lot to keep up with sometimes. And then, yeah.
She does a lot. It started out with the rubs. Hey, can you help me do the rub for the ribs? Because I'm, when we're doing it, it's like, yesterday we had a lot of time, I think. We had it ready to go, but I get down to crunch time and I'm like, okay, I need to do this. And again, I think you find your favorite ones that you like, that I made. But she does it. She can do it faster than I can. It takes me forever to do the rub, I think. So we love feeding people. We love taking care of people. I couldn't have done all this stuff without you. You know that. And I wouldn't have wanted to done it without you. I mentioned to Toby that Monday was our 31st wedding anniversary. So, I want to wish another 31. At least,
Yeah.
above ground.
Cheers.
Cheers. People is why we do it when we have a barbecue, right? We get people together, and that's the favorite part, is getting people together to enjoy a meal together, breaking bread, right? That's the favorite part. You get to see that reaction. It's instantaneous because it's an endorphin, right? It sends that feeling to you all the way down. Oh, it's good. From here all the way down, it's that feeling you get. That's the greatest thing that I get.